Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play. This is Scoots42, and I am busy once again. I think I had a better idea about how I can handle my mob drop storage, and I may tie in some other bits of storage to this as well. I realized that I'm going about this sort of the wrong way. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with how I've been doing it, but I think I've got a better solution. What I'm going to do, what I've been doing, is I've had, and I'll show you guys in just a minute, you've seen my spawn rooms and all the chests and drawers and all that stuff, and I think that I've just got a better way to do it. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'll be able to craft up about 4 ender chests. I don't want to use that one because I'm going to have to set up our automated charcoal production for the Britannia area again. What am I missing for that? Oh, a chest. Let's get a few chests in there because I'm going to want like 4 of these. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. Let's get a few different colors of flowers. Let's see. I could make these all the same color. Let's go with pink and yellow. I don't think I'm going to make them all the same color, though. I think I'm going to switch those up a little bit. And what I would like to do is, I don't know if I've shown you all the craziness I've got going on out here with, let's just use the excavator, because why not? There we go. Now, I've got a bunch of stuff, and I mean, it's working, sort of. You know, like my stuff's kind of going in wonky places. I've got a bunch of dirt that's trying to go out here, and I think I've come up with a better way. I'm basically going to combine everything, and I think the way I can do it really efficiently, and let's just set these down right here for now, and we're going to need our mortar for this, our pestle and mortar. Didn't really mean to grab quite that many. I think that'll be plenty. And that should be plenty of these, I think. So let's grab our pestle and mortar and make some dye. Here we go. So I think it'll be smarter. Oh, I grabbed the flowers. I need the petals, thank you. There we go. I think it'll be smarter to rig these up to work with ender chests that empty into, let's do you guys yellow, and let's make you guys pink. And if I was really super smart about it, I'd make a couple more of the ESDs. So let's do that. Let's make a couple more of these ESD units. And I'll show you what's going on with that. What we're going to do is not the quickest process in the world. Here we go. And we're going to want probably a couple things of tape. So let's get some packing tape. And I'm going to want quite a bit of room. I want my tablet back, though. Please and thank you. Here we go. Let's clear out what we can. And let's put the rest of it. You can go back. You can go back. Anything else? The flowers, that can go away. Let's run and put our flowers back after we take a little nap here. Basically, I'm going to tape up the drawers that we have out there in the mob areas, and I'm just going to add them to the drawer collection we have down here. And I'm reserving the right to change out the drawers that don't match. No promises. I may try to make it all match. Looks like we're picking some stuff up from creatures that just happened to die during the sunlight, I believe. Get you in there. I'm not sure where they're getting that living stone from, though. Hope they're not picking it off of my stuff. Well, anyway, let's get these picked up. I think this is going to just be a better way to manage our drops. Because I've got a bunch of silly stuff going on out here. And, you know, like I said, I mean, it's kind of working. But I think we can do a little bit better than this. So what I'm going to do is let's get... What is that? What happened? Not really sure what just got me there. Let's swap you out for an ESD. And we're going to have the inbound here going to up. And what we can do, let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. Some of it might end up in that ranged collector, and that's fine. We'll get that all back. Now this might be the only thing. I think I'm going to leave that here for now. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that here. That is actually importing all of our experience. And I don't think I've shown you guys how I got that done. But basically, we're importing it from there, and it's going to our experience solidifier in the main part of the base. All right, so let's get one of these ender chests. Let's just go with yellow. I think you can sit there for now. And you can live here. Now, can I still target that guy? Is the only real question. Maybe if I move some of this other stuff out of the way. And we'll clean all that up in a minute. ESD, yes, I sure can. Outbound. East, that should be our ender chest. Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to tape these drawers up. And I may need some more tape. And we could even use our moving wand, but I think this may end up going a little bit faster. Let's leave those there for now. And what we're going to do is kind of... Actually, you know what? It'll be a lot smarter if I put those drawers down there first, I think. That stuff can just clog up for a minute. It won't really hurt anything. I think all of this can go. It's not really going away. And we might want to leave this set up. Because I had this set up so that it will trash some of the stuff that I don't want. So we may leave this set up. That might be a good idea. Let's put you here. And do you still have your filter? No, you don't. What happened to it? Did it... There it is. I've got this filtered for stone swords, which we don't really need. So let's try leaving that there. Did I have any item ducts in a servo? I've got one item duct and a servo. That should be all we need. And I'll probably want my wrench. So let's get this set back up. And I think I also had one of these, a hardened filter. Yeah. Now this may be a little difficult to set back up since, oh, here's a stone sword right here. That's good. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Let's see, you were there, and we're going to whitelist, ignore metadata, stone sword, and you get a servo with an empty blacklist, and that should start pulling out just the stone swords. Hopefully. Yes. Excellent. Let's get my excavator back. And I think the rest of this stuff will be okay in there for now. It shouldn't be too hard to set something up. Let's go ahead and, I'm so scatterbrained today. Let's get the rest of this stuff in here for now. I may want to hang on to my bow, though. And let's go ahead and put you in here. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I'm in my backpack. Okay. I wanted to target the ender chest and put you in there. There you go. All right. Let's grab our drawers. I think we've got enough room to get these now. And it doesn't really matter what order they go in. I think they may be getting picked up by the range collector, some of them, so we'll check in that ender chest. I think it may be fun. We may replace some of this obsidian, more of it with dark glass, just for fun. But that'll be a project for a later day. All right, did I get any of those, or did they all go in the ender chest? Okay. And now it won't really matter. There we go. There, I think we got them all. It won't really matter what order they go in down here. I may, again, I'm reserving the right to reorganize these any way I see fit. Because I am a fan of organization, believe it or not. Well, I'm thinking I may actually turn the corner on these two. I'm not sure. I have not decided yet. Yeah, see, like, there's a good chance that what I'm going to do, let's get some tape. And I can already tell you I'm going to want to move this one. Right now, I would like to keep all of my heads together if I can. And let's see, how about here? And one of you guys is going to be a head, probably. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure we've got more heads around here somewhere. So basically what I'm thinking... Oh, you know, I probably put my angel ring in here. I did. Haha. Here we go. And we'll set this guy up here. And we're going to say the inbound is at the east, right? Or is he going to be the west? He's the west. Let's get that out of there. And outbound is east. So you should hopefully start putting those in the drawers they belong in. Nice. Very, very nice. Now, I'll probably go ahead and do something a little bit different with the coal. I may go ahead and use one of my importers here. And that won't be too difficult. Let's see, do I have a shovel? Yeah. We'll just come back behind here. Don't remember exactly where that is. I think it's over in this general direction. I guess we didn't even really need to do all that. We could just... Yeah, let's do it that way. Right now I've got a bunch of stuff exporting. I think... Let me make sure... I guess it's a good thing I did this anyway. Because I want to make sure... Where is... There he is. Your priority is high. Yes, okay. So if I slap an importer on here, and this may seem kind of silly, eventually this will be external storage. Let's see, do I have any cables, or is that just too convenient? Yeah, it's too convenient. That's all right anyway. So let's slap an importer on this guy and grab a piece of coal. And we're still going to lock this drawer. So let's do that. There we go. Everybody's locked. Oh, I need a piece of coal. Did I already grab it? Yeah, there he is. And all we're going to have you import from here is coal. So all of your coal, once we get up here and get some more... There we go. Let's get a few cables. I tell you, a wireless grid is on the way. That is probably next on my list, right after we bump up the power gen, which is probably going to be coming sometime in the next episode, possibly 2 episodes from now. So you should be hopefully importing all the coal, and it should be coming over here. Yes. Nice. Okay. It's a little tricky when you're importing and exporting to the same things, but I do have a filter on here that's basically exporting all the wood I have, and it may have already done it. Hopefully that is done. I'm slowly exporting some of these things, and it looks like, yes, so I think we're ready to put our external storage on this system down here. So let's do that. About a wrench, yeah. Did that get it on the first try? I think so. So hopefully we should be able to see our wood again. No, did I not connect it yet? No, it's got to be connected. I'm pretty sure it's connected. Maybe it just takes a second, or maybe I don't have all the... Well, the drawers are connected, or the key wouldn't have worked. So maybe it just takes it a minute. Pretty sure I put an external storage on it. Let's try something real quick. Yeah, that is an external storage. Set to items. Priority. You're definitely taking all the coal. So we should be able to see that stuff. Dang it. Oh, there it is. I guess maybe we just needed to break that cable. Okay, so that should be all of our coal. Let's see. We had 440, 440. Excellent. Now, I do still want a spot for it to come in over here, just in case things get backed up. You know, I do want a place where it can go. And we're basically going to do something very similar for these drawers that have stuff in them. Let's see, it's probably nap time. Yep, there we go. Let's go fill in that hole over here real quick, and then we'll finish moving these drawers. Just out of curiosity, how are you doing in here? Let's get this stuff out of here. The rest of that stuff should filter in eventually. Yeah, we got everything out of there that we need. So this should be good to go at this point. So we should be able to fill it all back up. That should grass all back up, and here we'll be able to, I'll probably just do a cover, because I think I would like to be able to access this at some point. So let's check on our ESD down here real quick and make sure that it is filtering things in. Oh, the trap door, I didn't have a place for it to go. I thought something was clogged up there. So now we should see this. Yeah, there we go. It's emptying out pretty quick. And that's why I wanted to go with the ESD over the hopper. And hopefully we'll see this coal end up getting sucked out over here where it belongs. Well, we'll come back and deal with the coal in a minute. Let's get the rest of our drawers moved. And it's going to be a similar process. I'm going to put most of the stuff that we shouldn't need in the old backpack here. I'm going to remember to keep my angel ring with me this time, though. I don't think I'll need that for the time being. Now, let's see. We're going to want some more tape. Let's grab a couple of them. And I have a plan for this guy. I think we're going to tie him into the grid. That's kind of why I'm making room for trees down there as well. And I may even dig that basement out a little bit deeper. just because, just to make sure we have room for all of that. And let's see, let's start taping this stuff up. The glowstone, I don't know that we'll need a spot for that. The bones we'll definitely want a spot for. Sugar, all this stuff can go. Let's see, feathers I'm not so sure about. We might come back for that. But eventually all of these inventories out here, the chicken cooker, this stuff, I'm going to tie this all into the grid. I think I've got a neat little plan to make that happen. We may as well get the stuff for the glowstone and the redstone while we're at it. So let's go ahead and get this stuff down there. Oh, good. You're going in the inventory like you're supposed to. How nice. So let's see. Let's get these guys. And this isn't a bad system that I've got here. It's not that it's bad. It's just I think I can do better. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as I can get this one, we should be able to... Well, if I had left a drawer there, I might have been able to stand on it and make this go a little faster. Let's see, we're going to want... Is that the controller slave up there? Let's break that controller slave and get an ESD up here. Now, we're not going to be able to do much about how fast or slow this goes, but we can do something about how fast the rest of it filters in. So the inbound we're going to want set to up, and the outbound we'll probably just do down. And we're going to use the other ender chests for this one and set this up on the other side. So I should still be able to open you. Good. Alright, so we should be able to grab these other drawers now. I really can fly. I've done this more than once. There we go. And then that'll negate the need for having that guy. And that's what I mean, you know, like there's just smarter ways that we can go about doing this stuff. Well, let's grab, I think we've got 2 more to grab here. And I think what we might do, another smart thing to do is the stuff that we want to filter into our other drawer systems, I may try to stick those all on the bottom and come up with a system that doesn't rely on having an exporter and an external storage on there. Because I think it gets confused, basically. Because these are the same priority. Let's see what happens if I increase this priority. It may start sucking that coal in, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now, because basically, I want stuff that can be compressed to go over here, but we're going to want it to... There we go. Oh, can I spin you around? Tell me I can spin you around. Yes, there we go. Nice. All right, so you're going to go, which way are we facing here? West. No, you want to go east. Yes, there we go. And you want to go west. There we go. So some of these drawers are going to be able to share. because we're getting similar drops, basically, is what's going on from those two kill rooms. So the stuff that I want to have come over here, like say the glowstone and the redstone, I'll basically be able to come up with an easier way, I think. I think it'll be easier on the system if I have it pulling out of this stuff. Let's see, is there anything else that needs to go on the bottom that we compact? I don't really think so. What have I got? 3 more? 1, 2. That one's empty, of course. And 3. See, like we've got 2 things for arrows. Yeah, like we don't really need 2 things for arrows. So what I'm going to do is take this stuff out. Let's get an arrow. We're going to need our unlocking key, our drawer key here. There it is. Take you out, lock you back, and then you can go back in there. And then I'm also going to put that void upgrade in here. And I guess for the time being, we can go ahead and increase you. So basically what I'm trying to do is cut down on duplicates. Like there was some more in there. Dang it. There we go. That might not be too bad though. I think rearranging some stuff here was the answer. Let's see, I think I've got ender pearls over there. And I mean, it's okay. We can have a spot for ender pearls over here, and that's probably not a bad idea. So you're locked now. So what we can do is oh, there, I just saw it. We can put a few more things over here. If that's going to work out okay, I may just leave it the way that it is. Let's put ender pearls up here. Glowstone, and redstone. And then those are the things that I want compacted, that we're getting as far as drops go. So what we should see is that stuff get filtered out and then run over here, which I'm a pretty big fan of. There we go. All right, so I think that is cleaning up pretty nice. And then we've got some extra space here, so we'll be able... Oh, man. Yeah, see, like, I'm going to end up with stuff like this. That's why I'm using void upgrades. But if you look, I'll show you what I've been kind of doing here. Like this guy, he's got 6 of these. These are emerald upgrades for the drawers, the highest upgrade you can get. Where'd they go? I'm not seeing it in there. Here it is. Increases storage door to 32 times the base value. And I've got 6 of those in there, so it's going to fill that up 6 times 32 times, you know, whatever its base value is before it starts voiding stuff. And I'm okay with that. Can I make those? No, of course not. Direwolf wouldn't let me make those. Near infinite storage. And that'd be really nice if he'd let me do that. Ooh. Ooh. We might have to try that for the coal dust. I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll come back to that and try that again. But in the meantime, and all of this, believe it or not, we're working towards having more power. And I think one of the good ways to do that is to conserve power where we can. And every one of these basically every one of these grid connections that I make, I'm still going to want bones coming out here somehow, though, I think. We'll fix that. We should be able to fix that, though. Yeah, I don't think I have any weapons. Oh, I got my bow and my... Okay, so I'm not a total derp. Thank you, Pyroclast Pendant. Let's see, there's nothing in there. These are gone. So I think we're ready to just knock this all down over here. We can leave the pillar. I might try to make that a little prettier. But basically, we're going to replace the bone mealing system over here. Let's shut you off for a little bit. We'll replace, because we've got plenty of wood over there. We're going to replace the bone mealing system. I think we are going to implement the grid for some of this stuff. But that mess that I had over there in the wither room, that was just inexcusable. And I think it's a lot cleaner over there now. We don't have a whole bunch of drawers over there. And I think we can go for the same kind of look over here. We can just make this a lot cleaner. And without the grid stuff everywhere, we'll save a little bit of power that way. So we've only got one grid connection over there now instead of 3 or 4 that I had. And I think doing it this way is just going to make it simpler and easier to keep track of what's coming from where and where it's going. Yeah, and I think that's important, especially for me. Trying to keep track of all this inventory. I don't necessarily need to know how much of each item I have, but I would like to make sure that each item has one home. That way I don't have a whole bunch of duplicate inventories and, think I'm out of something when I've got, just tons of stacks of it in a separate inventory somewhere else. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So I'm hoping that this will make it a lot cleaner. We're also getting some of these item ducts back, which are going to help us. We'll be able to use those to craft higher tiered item ducts, which I think is going to be nice. There we go. It's looking better out here already. Nice. Then we're not going to be powering this guy out here, which will be nice. Might have to dig this back up, though. Yeah. There we go. And we'll just kind of leave that open for now, because I think we are getting really close to the wrapping up point for the episode. There we go. But it's starting to look a lot better out here. A lot better. Let's see one last thing. Let's see if we have any of those duct covers. I think I've got some that are for grass already. Yes, here we go. Grass block cover. We can just put that down. Nice. I like it. This is so much cleaner. And I can access this if I want to. And I'll show you, I should be able to show you now how this works. See, it's getting sucked out of there. There's always one more thing. I keep trying to end the episode. There's always one more thing I want to share with you guys. And all of that experience, and we're also picking up the experience orbs that are dropping from the wither skeletons and any other mobs that happen in there. And we can also access it from in here now. Somehow, we have 250 in there, which is weird. I'm not used to seeing that much in there. I thought I could only see 264 at a time. It's interesting. I'll take it, though. I will take it. So, I hope you guys liked cleaning some stuff up with me today. I think when we come back in the next episode, I am definitely going to want to start bumping up our power production because I'm going to need it. So if you guys want to find out what I need this extra power for, might be a good idea to subscribe to the channel so you get notified of my next video that comes out. Go ahead and give me a like if you wish. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.